know why I ain't playing.
GG's. No cam right now. Just doing a quick little review. Let's go. All right, cool. Let's start on this hour chart over here. I'm gonna remove all these, but let's see from Sunday. What I like to do is check out the hour bars on this chart right here, every 10 a.m. hour bar. So 10 a.m. right here, we can see 10 a.m. from the Sunday section. Where's that bar at? Right here. Kind of did stay around that bar as well. I just like to look if we really are coming in contact with these bars, you know. So here, even here, we kind of rejected right below this one, came back up, kind of took it out, created a new one. You follow me, or where you at? So yeah, from Monday 10 a.m. bar right here, that was between 29936 30025. You could see we basically rejected out of that area right from the start. Monday morning to Sunday night. Monday. Now let's go to Tuesday. This our bar right here. We didn't come back in contact with this one here, but we already fell out of it, right? After midnight. Then we created this one here between 29468 and 29308, and you can see we just kind of stayed in there for a good while. Fell out of it, came back, fell out of it again, still messing with it, right? Now we got this 10 a.m. bar here. Even here, you can see we bounced off the top of it, right? Come down here at 1 and at 50, yeah. At 1, 2, yep. 1 and 2, we bounced off that. Now let's see the next 10 a.m. bar, this bar right here, right? It even seemed like we tried to come down here to this 10 a.m., but we couldn't make it. We already pushed out here and bounced off this 10 a.m., right? On Wednesday. Right. So now we come here, we just chop around in here the whole time in this 10 a.m. And this low right here was 29,793, 29,913. So we just chopped around all in here. You can see bounced off the lows, bounced off the middle, consequent encroachment of even this wick coming down here, right? All that. Come back up. We got 10 a.m. again in here. And now what I'm gonna do is move all those, start a fresh one, right? This 10 a.m. here is gonna be my focus. And you can see we're already rejecting out of this space. Let's see if we pull back into here. Now, let's go a little higher. Let's go to the monthly, honestly, and see what this month is looking like so far. So compared to last month, we are still right around this wick area here. Let's do the fib on the wick. I'm gonna write this down. $29,553. Need to watch out for that area clearly on the wick of this monthly. Because we keep seeing like we go in there, we bouncing. You see that on the monthly? This is the monthly chart. So let's do this. It's the middle of this week, right? It's a long week on the monthly. See if we come here and bounce, we can watch that.
Ready?
Alright. Weekly, this right here looks like the middle baseline of the range. Almost coming down.
But they say a monthly point, right? By the monthly chart.
On the weekly, we're in the lower half of the range. Daily, we can see right in the middle. Middle of the range in the EMA. Huh?
I said them hard even want to cross it, and when them do cross it, you know, scale below it for long.
Right, the red line.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see the bounce,
Mm-hmm.
and then now we got the EMA in here. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see. We're heading to the middle of this bearish fair value gap. Let's see, range, but making lower highs. We're ranging, but we're making lower highs on the 4 hour. And we're falling back into bearish fair value gap.
So slow trail down.
Low of it is 29,590. High of it is 29,921. 1 hour. We already went over. We got these level in here, right? Previous 10 a.m. Respected / ranged in. Tomorrow. High and low. High of that one is 29,929. And the low is 29,696. So we got the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. Let's go to the 15-minute, 1 minute tick chart, and we're done. So quick review, you don't gotta do it that long, especially us, we've been on it all week, right? We kind of know what's going on. We're gonna kind of review our rules with ChatGPT in a little bit, but nothing else necessarily, need to be doing too much. Let's go to the, actually I want to use the other 15-minute for the quarters. Oh my days, I just realized you guys have been on the wrong chart the whole time. Let me do this again on this chart so you can see. Alright, monthly, so it's crazy. I have a good thing I checked. Alright, so monthly, again, this is the consecrated encroachment wick that we're talking about. Middle of this week, marked out that level. Weekly, we can see the ranging, and we're in the lower half of the range, right? Not really in the top half. got this wicked out area here we probably should watch out for. Let me actually write that on the weekly. High is 31,100. Low is 29,687. Daily in the range, right in the lower half. Also, every time we go below that consequent encroachment wick, you see we kind of bounce up, can't stay there, as Ludlow was saying. And we're in the middle of this range, in the middle of everything. So definitely something to watch out for. Like I said, right now, daily, we got gas stations are all the way basically down at 28,912. Or we got this high right here that we easily reverse for 30,000 and 95. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I need reaction for the downward side of it.
Right.
So if I get that down sweep,
we need one, then we can look back up, right? But if we start heading down, I'm not really looking back up right away. Just look at this, then these fair value gaps to fill on the daily. 4 hour, right? We were saying we're still inside this gap. Oh, we're saying we're still inside this gap right here. And the high of it is 29,921. The low of it is 29,500 and about 90. 1 hour, we went over our previous 10 a.m. bars. This right here is our latest one. This one's from Friday, right? So we're going to be watching this section. You see we already rejected off the top. And that's what we look for. Now, let's actually switch back to the other chart you guys have been on. Well, all right, so these are the quarters, right, that we've done so already for the week. Just kind of see if our predictions mapped out somewhat. This is Tuesday, this is Monday. So for Monday, we were looking for X, A, M, D. Let's see. I would say from here to here. Huh? Yeah. I would say from what I've seen, this is pretty much correct. X right here, continuation down from here to here, definitely just accumulated. Manipulation, we took out the low of this whole area, didn't keep going down, eventually turned back into distribution. That's what I would think at least. And let's go to Tuesday. So hold on, X, yeah. Let's go to Tuesday. A, from here to here, looks like accumulation. We started going back down to almost basically the open. Manipulation. Do we take out a lower high? Yep. And then to me, I just follow the flow because I don't think it could go any other way, right? It's XAMD or AMDX. So after that, I just follow the flow. See the distribution happening, kind of turn back and chop, and then we got the X in here, right? Then let's go to Wednesday. I seen accumulation again, manipulation. We took out the high, distribution definitely came up and down. We got some big movement candles, right? So distribution to me is kind of the one that's a little tricky. Of course, the X you could get reversal or continuation, but distribution kind of tricky because distribution you could get good clean move, but then you could also get really choppy move. To me, it's Thursday. Got accumulation again from here to here, then manipulation, then distribution, then continuation reversal. I would say, yep. And now we're here. So to me, everything's smooth. Let me draw this up from now. I'm already here.
Right.
Get a little head start for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to lock all these because I'm gonna delete everything after. Actually, I don't need the last one. Usually does it by itself. Lock all this stuff, put it over here. To me right now, we already got X, right? So just load them in. Reversal, continuation reversal. This would be A, this would be M, this would be D. From here to here, I would consider this ranging. So this is A. Alright. 1930, 21, 21, 30. Wait, hold on. Am I doing this right? This is 18, 1830, 1930, 1930, 20, 2030, 21. I have to write these down. 21, 21, 30, 22, 22, 30. Sometimes don't want to freaking be doing that.
Don't want to call it.
Not even a call out, just remembering them. Lock these real quick. Delete the rest. Nice head start for tomorrow. Boom, bang.
Strike back against.
Oh, I didn't even save these other ones. Huh. So yeah, they're gone.
The blue lines.
Not the
Oh, with them figure copy them and paste them.
the orange lines.
Mm.
I forgot to finish.
What the fuck? Crazy's reply, so it's like
All right, so for the XAMD is adding up. So far, right now for tomorrow, I'm seeing XAMD. For tomorrow, for the whole flow, let's see if that changes. In the many quarters, I'm seeing AMDX. 1 minute chart, the sugar has definitely been operating nice. Let's switch back before I forget. I've already removed them, but we could do the draw for tomorrow. Let's see. Let me switch back, get out of this hour chart, leave that. Got our section ready right there, right? See the monthly consecrated encroachment. And let's go look at our sugar. Sugar's definitely been nicely in play.
Bruh.
Sugar coming around all the way.
I'm just chilling, resting, watching it.
Gonna review all these drawings.
And to save them first. Lock them in and then
What?
delete everything here.
Oh yeah, the ones that I want. Yeah, I lock them. And then I save them. Damn, they trying to give me a ride from one part of the Galveston Pier to the next. Not that one, cloud.
What?
Yeah. Still on Bud like the 90s. Still a boy don't in the 90s. Tomorrow I'm about to run the road at like 2:30 a.m. Get her done. Alright, there's definitely something I need to edit on this soon. I need to change how these work. But let's draw this up real quick. Actually, before I do that, what I should do is go draw up the 6 bosses from yesterday. I'm gonna actually do that later, so. New week opening gap. Boom. Put the date from 7, 12, 26 to 17. Okay. Then I draw the first fair value gap after this open here, which is here. That's gonna be my first 6 boss. I call it the discount aisle. Then after midnight, I'll draw the next one. Then after 6 a.m., I draw the next one. Take it from there. Now let's go back to here and draw in the ones from the day before. I like having those. And then I just label those past discount. Right? So that's the one right after the open. This is the one right after midnight. Right? Then there's one right at 6 a.m. Well, after 6 a.m. I should say. First one. 6 a.m. right here. Boom. And then there is also one. This is the past sugar, right? This is going to be our past sugar. In here. I actually need to save this and make this into something. Yeah, probably just make it orange, honestly. Save template. Let's save this for now. And then we have one after 12 p.m. Boom. All drawn in. Ready to go. Need to go into these settings. Like that one. Like that one. Show fair value gap. Let's see if this did anything. Not really. Let's see, I want it to be, previous one should be orange. And so, how many previous ones should there be? Let's see. Previous day. I don't want that many previous days. Three. I draw that in anyways. Alright, boom. And we good to go. Got new week opening gap. Previous sugar. Previous discount. So a discount for today is actually the same place where there's a previous discount. Love to see that. Let's see the order. Tell you what I'll probably do. Just remove that one, use the new one. Old one on top, old one in the middle. Old one kind of getting some love and some play right there. And yeah, that's the 1 minute for old sugar overlaps. In the tick chart don't really need to go over, but EMA has not been respected lately. And very low contact with the EMA, you know, maybe you get like 3, 4 decent, you know, interactions. Otherwise, nothing going on. So yeah, leave it as that. GG's guys, we'll be on tomorrow. See y'all.